Imagine spending your whole life trying to earn applause from people who never even bothered to look up, and then the one day meant to celebrate your entire journey, the people you love most don't show up. And 3 days later, those same people open credit cards in your name just to fund a birthday party for someone who barely knows you exist. My name is Lena Marrow, and this is the story of how my family tried to erase me and how I rewrote the ending. If you've ever carried a family on your back only to be stepped on, hit that like button. And if you've ever wanted justice delivered clean, legally, emotionally, and with precision, this story will satisfy you in a way nothing else will. Graduation morning smelled like summer. Warm air, cut grass, sunscreen, and hope. Thousands of families filled the stadium bleachers. Signs waving. Cameras up. Laughter everywhere. Except one corner. My corner. 6 empty chairs reserved for my family. No flowers. No cheers. Just metal seats reflecting sunlight like cold reminders. When they called my name, Lena Grace Marrow, Masters in Statistical Engineering, I smiled as if it didn't stab me. Everyone around me cheered for strangers. I stood alone. After the ceremony, my friend Zara asked, "Where's your family?" I gave the lie I'd mastered through years. Traffic. The truth? They didn't forget. They just didn't come. Not for this graduation. Not for the last one. Not for any major achievement. I was background noise compared to my younger brother, Eli, the family's golden boy. I drove home not sad, just empty. Because emptiness was familiar. 3 days later, I was still processing the quiet of that day when my mom texted, "Need $2,500 for Eli's 17th birthday event. Send today." No greeting. No congratulations. No acknowledgement. I just earned a master's degree. Just a demand. I stared at the message. Something inside me, tiny, exhausted, finally snapped. I sent $1 with a note. Congrats. It was the first time in my life I'd ever said no. I took the spare key my mom insisted on keeping for emergencies and threw it in the trash. Then I called a locksmith. When he finished installing the new lock, he said, "There you go, a fresh start." He had no idea how right he was. The next day, knock, knock, knock. 2 police officers stood at my door. "Your mother reported concerning behavior. Said you're unstable. Changed your locks. Cutting contact." I let them in. My apartment was spotless. Coffee brewing. Laptop open. Diploma framed. One officer sighed. "You're fine. We'll close this." Sometimes people panic when someone they control finally sets boundaries. That sentence changed my entire life. Next morning, I checked my bank app. My stomach dropped. 2 hard credit inquiries. 2 new credit cards. Opened in my name. Using my parents' address. With thousands charged already to event halls, DJs, catering. Eli's birthday. This wasn't a mistake. This was identity theft. I called the bank. Application was in person, the rep said. Co-applicant listed, Mira Marrow. My own mother. I recorded the call before dialing her. She answered, annoyed. "What now?" I said, "I know what you did." She laughed sharply. "Oh, please. I was helping build your credit. And Eli's party is important. Family sacrifices for family." "No," I said. "You sacrifice me for everyone." Silence. Then she hissed, "You wouldn't dare report us." I already did. I hung up. Saved the recording. Title: Freedom, May 20th. We met at a rundown diner. My parents sat together like a defensive wall. My mom slid in with sunglasses like accountability was too bright for her eyes. My dad avoided my gaze. Eli scrolled his phone. I placed the folder on the table and opened it. Bank statements, forged signatures, charges, surveillance stills. Identity theft, I said. You used my name to fund Eli's party. Dad tried softening it. Sweetie, your mom just made a mistake. No, I interrupted. She made a decision. Mom scoffed. You owe your family. We invested in you. This is normal. It ends today. I pushed the evidence toward them. The bank already has everything. The case is open. Mom whispered, voice trembling. You're destroying this family. No, I said. You destroyed it every time you treated me like a credit card. I left before she could respond. Eli's birthday bash lit up the Denver skyline. Lights, a DJ booth, fireworks. I wasn't invited, but justice was. At 8:47 p.m., I got the call. Miss Marrow, Capital One Legal. Officers are en route to verify fraudulent charges. At 9:15, 2 officers and a bank investigator walked into the party. We're here regarding identity theft tied to these event expenses. Guests stared. Phones out. The investigator read, Primary applicant, Mira Marrow. Co-signer, unauthorized, Lena Marrow. Total charges, $8,412. Mom froze. Dad paled. Eli whispered, Mom, what did you do? The DJ unplugged. Music stopped. Lights shut down. Guests dispersed. The perfect party evaporated in minutes. 3 days later, the official notice arrived. Fraud confirmed. My mother liable. Full repayment required. The story spread fast. T.I. started a new job at a data firm. In 6 months, my coworkers celebrated me more than my family had in 26 years. On my wall now hang 3 items: my degree, my employee badge, and the old broken lock. Together, they tell one story. This is what happens when you stop letting others write your life. Their reputation crumbled. Eli's party clips circulated online. They avoided neighbors. They hid. And me? I wasn't angry anymore. Just free. If setting boundaries makes you the villain in someone else's story, you were never their hero. You were their resource. Choosing yourself is the most explosive revenge of all. If this story hit you even once, drop a comment telling me where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep, emotionally charged revenge stories.